Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Hakuna La Planta. My name is Kevin, and today I'm going to show you my entire Anthurium collection. Ooh, I'm excited to film this one because, I don't know, every year, springtime, I think they look the best. So I'm just scared during the summer, they're like not gonna do well, but like, we'll see. So yeah, there's some that look fantastic, there's some that look questionable, but yeah, I hope y'all are ready. Okay, let's start off with the Anthurium Furcatum since she's right over here. This is actually harder than I thought. I'm trying to move all the Anthurium leaves. I'm like hugging all the petioles just so they don't like hit the other ones. Okay guys, so I've had this Anthurium for 2 years now and she's matured so nicely. You could see that that's not the only like mature leaf. Like there's some older leaves here that look like that over here. Like there's so many of these leaves. Yeah, I think at the time I wanted a challenge and I really want to see if I could grow this plant to maturity. And I'll put a picture here. So this was 2 years ago. So as you can see, the leaves didn't have the lobes. Are they lobes? But yeah, as time went on, she just like continued to push bigger leaves. There was a point where she started to elongate laterally, and that's when I got really excited. But yeah, look at this leaf, guys. So I've never grown this plant in an aeroid mix or soil, so I have no experience with that. I initially grew this plant in LECA, and she did really well. That's the pictures that you just saw. And I'm not sure how long ago I transferred this plant into pond, but I'm pretty sure it was about a year ago. And she's done well. I did move her away from the grow light during the winter time, and obviously during the winter, there's a lot less light. But ever since the days have gotten longer, it's started growing so much. So yeah, one plant I don't see in a lot of people's collections, but you can see she is crazy beautiful. Lots of mature leaves here and like really easy, guys. So the first plant is the Anthurium Furcatum. Okay, so the second Anthurium is one that y'all have seen so many times, but I can't help myself. Like, she is stunning. It is the Anthurium Metallicum. I've been very vocal about how much I love this Anthurium. It is my favorite Anthurium, hands down. My favorite. And even before I had it, I was like, that's gonna be my favorite Anthurium. I just love it so much. And actually, guys, I'm pretty sure I got this plant a year ago. So this is kind of like a year update. So here is a picture of what she looked like. This is when I put her into LECUNOSA pond and kind of crossed my fingers and hoped for the best. Like I said, this was a plant I really wanted and I was so obsessed with even before I bought it. And so I was so happy when she pushed out all these leaves. Again, not perfect, but like, she's just stunning. So y'all have seen this one. The Hoya, oh my god. Y'all have seen this leaf. I showed this a couple times. So there's a new leaf, she's a bit more damaged, but I'll just show you what she looks like now. Oh my gosh, she's bigger than the last one. Like, that's crazy to me. So yeah, look at these leaves, guys. I like can't handle how big these leaves are. I think it's starting to harden off. That makes me feel better because I was afraid that I was gonna knock it over because it's just kind of hard to maneuver in such a small space, guys. This is another Anthurium that I just had to move away from the grow light. And then so she stalled a little bit, but when the days got longer, she started reaching towards the south-facing window over here and she just started pushing out these leaves. I do feel also because I put sphagnum moss with saran wrap around the adventitious roots, she did grow a larger root system. And I do feel that's a big thing when it comes to my Anthuriums and larger growth. Not only do you have a large root system for the plant to uptake nutrients, but you also need to remember that plants need to feel established, like they need to be latched onto like a medium or like a tree or something in order to mature. Like, oh my gosh, like I just need to like go in a circle or sway. I'm swaying. I am curious to know because I think I was planning to propagate this plant, but I kind of don't want to. I want to see how big it gets in my small little apartment here. And yeah, I don't know. Anyhow, the Anthurium Metallicum. Okay, the third Anthurium is another one y'all have seen recently. It is the Anthurium decipens. Oh, I cannot with this. Like, I'll just show you now since I've talked about her in the past, but like, here she is. Let's pick her up and show y'all how big and beautiful this leaf is. Oh my God. Okay, it's hard to show this, guys. It really is. So this is the newest leaf. And I mean, I've talked about this in the past, but I am so in love with wide sinuses on Anthuriums. So that's why I really love, oh my God, this is so hard. Like this sinus is so pretty. Hi. Oh my God. Look at this beautiful leaf. Are you kidding? I like cannot. How do we feel, guys? So yeah, before that, there's some damage on the previous ones, but this was the leaf before that. A lot bigger than the previous leaf. And I'll put a picture. I'm gonna put a picture of what she looked like when I got her 2 years ago. I had her in LECA, then switched her to Pon, and ever since that happened, she's really just been happy. And yeah, it's crazy because these petioles, I mean, look how long. The pot's down here, guys. Obviously, Anthuriums have the ability to turn their leaves, like their necks, towards the sun. So, I mean, I think because I moved her away from a grow light, she just kept growing towards it. Okay, so the third plant, the Anthurium decipens. Okay, the fourth Anthurium. This one is so stunning. It is a dark red leafed Anthurium. It is the Anthurium mudanum. This is one of two Anthuriums that has lived in LECA from the time I got it. I think I got this one almost 2 years ago. It's maybe like 1.5 years or 2 years ago. And she's been in the same medium, she's been in the same pot. And although the leaves haven't grown like gigantic, they're still so stunning. And I think it's because there's actually 2 growth points coming from one plant. So maybe that's the reason why the leaves are smaller. Maybe I'll cut one. I don't know. I'm getting ahead of myself. But let me grab her. Oh my God, there's 2 new leaves. I didn't even see that. Okay. Anthurium mudanum. Look at these red leaves. I can't. What? You're kidding. I mean, let's take a closer look at this leaf. Wow. Look at that veining. It's bright red veining. Dark red, and even the backs are the same. Like, wow. Ooh. So a good question I got, and obviously I could only pull from my experience, is how long do the leaves stay red? So I'm pretty sure I answered after there's 3 new leaves from that original leaf, then they start to fade to a green. I think, okay, because I said there's 2 plants. Let me just like focus. So this is the oldest leaf on one of the plants. Still not completely like green. Like she still has like moments of like just darkness. The one after that is this one. There are 2 new leaves. Look at that. Super red. And this one's the second one. Super red. I'll put a picture from, I forget when, I think it was 1 year ago. You could see it's the same pot of LECA. She's a lot lower in the pot, and as you can see here, she has grown a lot more, and so there was a lot of adventitious roots that I wanted to cover. So you could see that there's a sphagnum moss and some Saran wrap. She is outgrowing it, and you could see, I don't know if y'all can see, but there are, I don't know, there's like a bunch of adventitious roots. But I feel like I gravitate towards Anthuriums that like no one has, because like I don't know a lot of people that have this Anthurium. Maybe they're not available. I know there was a moment where the Anthurium chamberlainii was kind of compared to this plant, but this one just had a deeper red color. And yeah, whatever happened to that plant? Because no one talks about her. I think the key to why it did okay in LECA is because it didn't have a lot of roots sitting in the nutrient solution. So you could see here, there's only like this one strand of root. I have found that if there's a large root system just sitting in the nutrient solution, these thick roots just rot, and then the plant has like burning around the edges, and then anyhow, there's a lot of yellowing. So yeah, guys, I'm super excited. What an amazing, gorgeous plant. The fourth plant is the Anthurium moodianum. Okay, the fifth one. Ooh, I was debating showing this because like I'm pretty sure this plant is going to be in my May favorites video, but it is the Anthurium Regale. Okay, so very challenging plant for me. Very, very, very challenging, especially in my conditions. Not a lot of humidity. My humidity drops to about 40% during the spring and summer. In the winter, it could drop as low as 25 to 30%. And then it only gets a high in the summer to like 70, not that high, maybe like 65 at the highest. And we're sitting at 55 right now. So we're okay right now. But I don't know if y'all can see, look at this horrendous leaf. I'll show you later. Okay, let me just show her now. Okay, obsessed. Okay, guys, I'm obsessed. What? What? Am I on a different planet? Okay, this is why I'm shook. Look at this leaf. Like, she was once actually very pretty. And you could see moments of just like the striking veining. Look at her. But this leaf, and she's not even hardened off yet. I know there's a hole, but like, I can't. This is too much. So I couldn't really show this plant in my houseplant tour because she's up against all the plants and I didn't want to disturb her while she was trying to harden off. She's still not hardened off, but like, are you obsessed? I'm obsessed. Okay, I haven't really looked at her because I could only see it through the screen on my camera. Let me put her down and actually look at her because I haven't actually seen her. Hold on. Okay, I want to be surprised. Okay. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? How? How are you? How? Oh my God, this is the first time I'm actually looking at it like straight on because I've peeked at it from the side. Yeah, unless this leaf croaks in the next like couple weeks, this is gonna be on my favorites video. I'm starting to realize that the moment I move a plant away from my grow lights, which I've learned that my specific grow lights, which are the Sunblaster LED grow lights, Anthuriums tend to burn like a lot easier. Not as easy as philodendrons. Philodendrons will just like bleach like really quickly. Because again, this is another plant I moved away from under the grow light. She's up against my south facing window. And right now, this leaf specifically is facing the window like that. So I basically put some sphagnum moss around the base. And I do think that helped, guys. She's in pod. And I think she's been in pond from the beginning. I might be wrong. And I don't know if I have a picture of her because I don't even remember. Okay, let me wrap this up. So the fifth plant is the Anthurium Regale. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, let's just have you just in the background. Oh my God, the moodianum is falling. Oh my God. Okay, the next couple y'all have seen recently. Oh my God, my mic. Ow, I like jolted, my back ceased. So y'all have seen this these two Anthuriums. Let's start off, which is the easiest. So the sixth plant is the Anthurium pendulifolium. I knew these leaves got long, and even when I got her, I mean, I'll put a picture here or a video or something. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, she's just here, oh my God. Okay, hold on. So I just needed to get this plant because of these long leaves here. And these Anthuriums are specifically epiphytic Anthuriums. So knowing that information, I'm pretty sure that this plant will love LECA and passive hydroponics. They were already long and pretty large. I just like didn't realize that they could get much larger. She lives on my top shelf here. And she's living in LECA. I feel like there's gonna be an accident. Oh my gosh. There's Okay, anyhow, look at this. Oh, are you kidding? Are you kidding? Okay, this is the newest leaf. As you can see, she's suffered some damage since I showed her. Like, there's a rip here. I don't know even where that came from. Oh, I ripped it more. But guys, look at her. How do we feel, guys? Do we feel okay? And again, with the dramatic LECA drop and LECA rolls. The previous leaf here, still a beast. Still a beast. This is another plant. I'm just like, I don't even know how big these leaves are gonna get. And I am so excited because it's only spring. I think I showed the roots, but let's show them again. They're wrapped around the net pot. Oh my God, oh my God. Okay, there. Okay. Oh no, the root. Oh no, the LECA. Oh no. Oh no, oh, it broke. Oh no. This one is the other plant. I can't even speak, oh my God. The other Anthurium that has lived in LECA from the beginning. Again, the roots aren't sitting in the reservoir, they're wrapped around. And so that's, I feel like, a reason why she's okay in LECA. But yeah, I mean, super long, super crazy. The sixth plant, the Anthurium pendulifolium. Okay, are you gonna hit any other plant? Okay, you actually behaved. Okay, the next one is the Anthurium Magnificum crossed with Regale. Obsessed with this plant. And I don't know what's going on because she's pushing out, first of all, she's pushing out new leaf. I'm pretty sure she wasn't, was she? Oh yeah, she was. She was pushing out new leaf. She was still in the sheath, but she's also, I'm gonna rip it out. She's also pushing out a flower. And you can see that the leaf is starting to suffer. So we're gonna rip the flower out, but yeah, let me grab her. Okay, so here she is. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Every time there's a flower, she starts to just yell around the edges. Here's the flower, right over here, guys. It's time to say goodbye. Okay, exciting news. Look at this leaf, look. What fell? No! Oh my God, the Patchawawalai! How? Because you wanted to steal the show? I'll just showcase you just quickly. Hoya Patchawawalai, it fell over. She's in LECA. Look at these flowers, guys. So beautiful. Yep, they smell like Jen, I'm sorry. Okay, I don't even know what I was saying. But here we are. Look at her. I'm gonna try not to touch her that much. I don't even know. I wonder if it's gonna look like this one. I find that every time a new leaf comes out, they look different from each other. Like, I think I said this in the past. I know this looks horrendous. The sinus was bigger in this one, similar to a Regale, like one of its parents. But wow, guys, I'm so happy. Look at her. Okay, the Anthurium Magnificum crossed with Regale. Okay, let's switch it up and do a small, cute one. She has matured nicely, even though she's still a little baby. But it is the Anthurium VEITCHII, the King Anthurium. I want to say 10 months ago, 9 to 10 months ago, I got this plant. And she was so cute. Here is a picture. She was one single leaf. She had an amazing root system. I think I put her straight into, what medium did I do? Did I do LECA or pond? I did LECA or pond, I'm forgetting. She's currently still in pond and I do need to repot her because I definitely have seen that I have to water her a lot, which is a sign that the roots are kind of taking over the medium. Such a gorgeous plant. Okay, she's right behind y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at her. Guys, the king. Wow. Okay. So yeah, if you compare it to that picture, like, she has come such a long way. Like, look at these leaves. I think she actually has that original leaf. Is it this one? I think this is the original leaf. It was this one or this one. So in LECUNOSA pond, she's in a self-watering pot. You could see that the adventitious roots are starting to come out. But yeah, before I got this Anthurium, you know, a lot of people said that they're very easy for an Anthurium, and I do have to say the same. Super easy. Again, they're not like velvet leaf Anthurium, so they can take a lot. They really can. I don't think it's the narrow form, but it was just sold to me as an Anthurium VEITCHII. These young leaves specifically, you could see that they're a little bleached. These leaves down here are under the grow light, whereas these two up here are just facing outwards towards the window, but not like against the window. So, I mean, you could see the color difference. So like super deep green, and then these ones down here, and you could see some burning over here. And yeah, I would definitely recommend this plant, especially if you're starting to get into Anthuriums. This one is super easy. And yeah, so the Anthurium VEITCHII. Y'all, I'm sorry, I gotta take off my cardigan. It's getting so hot in here. And yes, I'm wearing the back brace. It's back. Okay, so the next Anthurium is one with gorgeous, gorgeous fading. It is the Anthurium Crystal Hope. I still don't know if the Crystal Hope is just a variant of like the Crystallinum. Like I think technically it's still a Crystallinum. But anyhow, super crystally veining, super thick veining. Do you know what? I think she's my only Anthurium in soil. So I'm gonna grab her. Here she is. She's been better, guys. I guess I'll show you this leaf here because I think this is a good example of what the plant usually looks like. Here's oh my god, this one's so pretty. You could see down here, there's like tons of like new plants. Like look at this cute one. I can't take it. Oh my god, she's so adorable. Oh, there's another offshoot I didn't even see. I keep her in a self-watering pot because I know she's, you know, Anthuriums need to be moist pretty much at all times. They don't like to be dried out. The issue with that is that there was a bunch of fungus gnats, and so I've been treating with nematodes, some beneficial insects. I'll put the name here. It's Stratiolumnus, something like that. So I'm gonna be honest, don't hate me, guys. I almost got rid of her. Is that a bad idea? Should I not? I should keep her, right? I was just kind of like getting rid of some plants, and then I was thinking, I'm like, what is a plant that I ignore a lot and don't really pay attention to? And sadly, it's this one. And she still thrives. Like, it's insane to me. Insane how many leaves there are. She is dry, as you can see. Like I said, I'm trying to get rid of the fungus gnats, so I'm like not drying it out too much, but like keeping it a little bit on the drier side just to manage the fungus gnats. But yeah, the Anthurium Crystal Hope. Okay, the next plant is a Anthurium hybrid. It is the Anthurium Crystallinum crossed with Magnificum. Not looking the greatest. The newest leaf, I don't know what's going on with the new leaf, I'm gonna be honest. This, oh my god, this has been an OG plant. I think a year and a little bit ago, I put out a video where I propagated this Anthurium. And it was the first Anthurium I've ever propagated and the only one I've propagated. I guess I'll put a link somewhere, but I basically chopped it. It was still pretty immature. I would definitely wait a little longer. She was originally thriving in LECA. She's now living in Pond. And I'll just grab her. I don't know if y'all can see me, but there's a sea of Anthuriums. I'm trying to reach over. I just watered her, so she's heavy. Oh my gosh, here she is. What a beauty. Look at these two leaves, they look so good. Hi. Okay, this is the newest leaf. So they come out red-ish. She's not symmetrical, like this side is wide. Oh, it's probably because there's damage here. Do you see the damage? Damage on this side. Maybe that's why she didn't widen, because this side is super wide compared to the other side. She is super gorgeous. And like, to be honest, probably the easier of the velvet leaf Anthuriums. She's so pretty. Few offshoots. Like, look at these little babies down here. Super cute. Yeah, not much to say. Next to the Crystal Hope, this is like the second Anthurium that I like really ignore. I know she probably can do better if I was cared for her a little bit more. But yeah, the Anthurium Crystallinum crossed with Magnificum. Okay, let's do this cutie. Oh my gosh, it almost died. Anthurium Cormulans? Anyways, kind of looks like a queen Anthurium. You could see that she was crisping down here. So I let her dry out a lot. That's when she developed all this crispinesses. I watered her and then she pushed out this new leaf. Wow, guys. I'm so excited. Please don't melt away and die. I love how the Crystal Hope, I was like, it's my only Anthurium in soil. This one's in soil, clearly, in a chunky aeroid mix. And so yeah, we'll see what happens. She's kind of clustered around plants, but there is a grow light like maybe this high from it. So she isn't getting a lot of light just because a lot of the leaves are shielding it. But yeah, the Anthurium cormulence. Here's the Queen Anthurium. She is not doing well. Oy, look at this. Oh my God, you could hear it. Do you hear it? So crispy. The newest leaf looks so bad. And you could feel also, she's going to have lots of holes. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna propagate her. I think that's gonna be a thing, guys. I've never grown the dark form. This is the regular one. I do hear this one, the regular form, is harder or more picky than the dark form. I've only had this one, and this one has been very challenging for me. Definitely a plant that I wouldn't recommend if you don't have like high humidity conditions. But I mean, that's just me in my experience. I don't know. Some people might have luck with this plant in lower humidity, but I just feel like this one needs it. Okay, the Anthurium Warocqueanum. Oh, there's one right here. I didn't even see you. Okay. Okay, guys. This is my Anthurium ecuadorensis. I talked about her and how she has this weird sinus similar to a Baloanum, Anthurium Baloanum. She's continuing to push out leaves with a wide sinus here, which is great. I did mention before, I do like that in an Anthurium, but I was just shocked because again, the leaves were kind of just long like this. And if you Google Anthurium ecuadorensis, usually you'll see a juvenile plant like that, like the leaves will probably look like that. And so when I saw this, I was so confused, but what a pleasant surprise, because like I am in love with her. She's right here. She's not up against my face, my south-facing window. That's my McDowell. So she does have some shielding from the sun. But yeah, the Anthurium ecuadorensis. Who am I forgetting? Who am I forgetting? I know I'm forgetting. Oh God, this one. Okay, guys, there's two more. Okay, so this is the one that's ugly. Anthurium waterburyanum. This is a goal. This is a goal to grow this plant and just have it grow really well. Oh, it looks so bad, guys. Last time I showed you, she was in a smaller pot. I did repot her in a bigger pot of pond. These leaves, crispy, the house. And then this one, I can't. Oh my God, there's a new leaf. Well, almost. Whoa. Oh, I don't know what happened here, but here we are. I know I should cut this off, but I just think it's funny. And then it's just a constant reminder, because when I walk into my room, I see it right away. And it's just a constant reminder that I need to check up on this plant. And I have cap on top of it, like you can see, guys. She is watered, the moss is moist, and she's pushing out new leaf. So I'm gonna keep this dead leaf just as a reminder, because I think it's working. A lot of people, after I posted the video of me repotting this into this pot, a lot of people said that this Anthurium is challenging without, you know, cabinet humidity or like a humidifier or very humid conditions. So I don't feel too bad, but like I just like really want this Anthurium to grow well in my environment. Anyhow, the Anthurium waterburyanum. Okay, the last one is a small one. It lives next to my VEITCHII, and even though she might not look like much, she's been on quite the journey. It is the Anthurium esmeraldens. I think, you know, saving a plant and having it grow so well, it really just, I have a connection with it now. And like, I actually can't wait for it to grow bigger. A year and a half ago, I got this plant. I originally had her in LECA. Then she had a root rot. Put her into water initially, and then I put her in pond. Root rot. And then I think I re-rooted her in water again, and then I put her into pond again. And this time I just like kept an eye out on it. I was like, you are not dying on me. This was like my project of last year. And she's not the fastest, she really isn't, but let me grab her. I'm just so happy with this, and y'all are gonna be like, what? Oh, okay. Oh, look at her. See, are you guys saying, what? Why are you so obsessed? I don't know, guys. The leaves for a long period of time looked like this, and they all had yellow, and you could see in the older leaves, they all have just yellow. So having the top two leaves look like this, guys, oh my gosh. And plus, she is pushing out a new leaf. Again, picture or video or whatever that I have when the leaves were like small, and now look at her now. Similar to the VEITCHII, another reason why these leaves are yellow at the bottom, obviously they're older leaves, but these leaves down here are right under a grow light like this, whereas these newer leaves are just facing the window. But yeah, they have like undertones of red in the beginning, and then they just fade to a green. Their backsides are green. I'm gonna have to repot her once this leaf hardens off because I think there's a root in the reservoir and it's affecting the water meter thing here. We'll wait till the leaf hardens off and then we'll do it then. But the last Anthurium, the Anthurium esmeraldens. Okay guys, I guess that's it. Which Anthurium surprised you? Obviously me, Anthurium Regale, hands down. Anthurium Regale, that Metallicum leaf though, even though it's damaged, is gigantic. And the shades of the Moodianum, stunning. So those are my three, but the Regale, just like, oh, I didn't even know that I would own this many Anthuriums. I mean, looking back on a year ago, I just want to grow a few to see how they grew. Similar to what I'm doing with orchids now, just for my own personal learning. I've said this before, I'm all about reflecting, all about learning about other species. And although like a lot of them aren't my favorites, sometimes my opinions change. Like, these Anthuriums are crazy. Like, I just can't believe that I grew them. Like, that's crazy. I've gotten questions about posting a video about Anthurium care ever since I posted, you know, how big some of my Anthuriums have gotten. But I still don't think I'm an expert. I'm gonna say it again. I'm not. I don't know. I could do a video about my opinions and like my personal experience. Let me know if you want to see that. But yeah, thank you guys for everything. Y'all are amazing. If you made it to the very end, thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.